What's up, Moicano here, and today we have breaking news. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? Today we have breaking news on the MMA world. On my last podcast with Grant Dawson, he revealed what's going to be Dariush next fight. Do you have a guess? If you have a guess, before I tell you, leave in the comment and see if you can guess it right, okay? Remember, this is not 100% guarantee because it's not UFC and you're not heard from me, my brother. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have nothing to do with that, okay? I'm gonna put the clip and you guys going to see. That's very good news, okay? And please, always remember, this is the fastest growing MMA channel in the whole world. So, if you can, like button for the algorithm, comment, subscribe, all that. And there is a bell. Click on the bell, brother, to receive the notification. UFC, no. YouTube is trying to demonetize me. It's trying to cut my reach, okay? So please help us to get more money, to get more views. This is Money Moicano channel, mother. Let's go. So on the podcast, Grant Dawson said that UFC is trying to make Arman Tsarukyan against Dariush, Beneil Dariush. Do you guys think that fight make any sense? Because Dariush right now he's number 4 and Tsarukyan is number 8, and for me that's a fight that makes a lot of sense because not a lot of people want to fight Tsarukyan. A lot of people like turn him out, you know, especially on the top 5, and I don't see Charles Oliveira fighting him. Charles Oliveira is the number 1 contender and probably most likely he's going to fight for the belt next in Abu Dhabi. That's my thought. I know some people, they saying Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gage is the fight that will fight for the belt. I'm not really sure. Will depend on the fight, you know, because Charles Oliveira delivered. So obviously Dustin Poirier or Gage, they are not fighting Dariush. Michael Chandler is in a weird spot right now. I don't know what's going on with him. He was supposed to fight McChicken, but that fight's not happened due to all that stuff beside the ring. Tsarukyan fought Mateus Ganro, you know, so that fight's not happening again. And we have Fiziev, and I don't know, maybe they're going to do Michael Chandler against Fiziev, but the news on the backstage is Arman Tsarukyan versus Beneil Dariush. And let me tell how I think that fight is going to play out. I think Tsarukyan beats him. You know, even though he had a bad performance in our last fight, Neto BJJ, most known as Bald BJJ, is one of my friends in ATT, and he has a lot of power. You know, he is a knockout artist. He is a guy that is very good at striking, and he show up some holes on Tsarukyan game, especially on the cardio, you know, and on his defense, you know. But Beneil Dariush is a lefty, but he's powerful, but not that powerful, and his striking is not that good. You know, he's a good striker, but not like Neto. Neto is a better striker than Dariush. Of course, Dariush is a better grappler, but we saw with Charles Oliveira, he's a good grappler, but I don't know. I think Tsarukyan can control him, you know, can avoid his submissions and stay on the top, you know, and even hurt him with the kicks. So that's a fight that changes a lot of stuff, because if Tsarukyan beats Dariush, especially Dariush coming from a loss, if he beats Tsarukyan, he's going to be on the top 5 and most likely fight one of those guys on the top for the belt. So if he fights, whoever fights Dariush is one step away from the title. So it's a very important fight, and I'm gonna show up the clip. It's not me saying, I'm not a financial advisor, my brother. I don't have anything to do with that. I am just asking questions, and guess what? Questions were answered. So it's not on me. UFC Athletic Commission, you know, don't call me and say, hey, Moicano, what you doing? I'm just asking the questions. I'm not answering the questions. Who do you think Ganrot is fighting next? Do you think Fiziev?
It is. I don't know, but I think it is Fiziev.
Yeah, that fight makes sense. So that let who the name of the guy Charles just fought?
Dariush.
Dariush, he is free too, right?
I think that he's fighting Arman.
He's fighting Arman.
I don't think it's set, but I think that's what they're working on right now, is what I was told.
So that's the fight that's going to most likely happen. You hear here first, okay? So not the fight is not 100% sure, but from what I heard, the fight is being worked on. You know, people are trying to make this fight happen. And I think that fight is going to happen. You know, most likely will going to happen. And after that, I want to talk about Moicano on the ranking. So Moicano is number 13, but Grant Dawson said that the matchmaker promised him the winner of Jalin Turner versus Dan Hooker. And that makes sense because right now Grant Dawson is number 10 and Jalin Turner 11 and Dan Hooker 12. And they going to fight UFC 290, okay? So Grant Dawson takes the winner and most likely Moicano gets the loser. That most likely will be Dan Hooker, and that makes sense too. So we have Grant Dawson fight Jalin Turner and Renato Moicano fight Dan Hooker. That fight makes the whole sense in the world. And guess what? After the fight, I will call him out, you know? Moicano wants money, and as far as I am concerned, that's easy money. Fat guy, you know who's the fat guy on the division, okay? The easiest money, the easiest paycheck. But I talk about this motherfucker too much. I don't want to give him the spotlight. I don't want to give him the platform, you know? Because maybe he's a social media warrior, but he's not a fighter, brother. And I'm gonna expose that. I'm gonna show up that is level to this game, okay? UFC. So, UFC 290, you heard here first. Grant Dawson, most likely against the winner of Jalin Turner and Dan Hooker. And we don't have the location, we don't have the date, but most likely Beneil Dariush against Arman Tsarukyan, okay? And Manny Moicano, most likely Dan Hooker or the Fat Man, okay? See you guys, short video. Make sure if you like the content, help us, my brother. It's easy. Like button for the algorithm, comment, you know, and click on the bell. There is a bell that show up the notifications. They're gonna show you guys the videos. And please share this thing, my brother. Peace out, motherfucker. See you. Brush your teeth. Stay true. Us.